I'm telling y'all, liner is a vibe. It really is. It's a whole mood. What's up, Slayy Riders? Welcome back to my channel. And today's tutorial is going to be on how to do double wing liner. So first off, I know I'm looking a little crazy right now. Y'all know I always start off with one eye already done, but I have a piece of tape on this eye, so just disregard that until we get to that part. I do want to mention that the white liner on top, my colors of choice today was black and white, but the white liner on top, I do every time I do, well, most of the time, I should say most of the time, whenever I do double liner, I like to completely close up that first color, so it's like going to be completely enclosed. But the reason why I don't do that step first is because I am a person that likes to do eyes first. And for that reason, every time I have noticed that every time I try to do like the white liner, like every time I try to finish it off and then close it up, like finish the white liner up, it just ends up turning brown from my foundation and just like concealer and all of that. Everything else that I'm doing on my face, highlighting and all of that, the white liner ends up turning brown, and that is so annoying to me, and I feel like I can never leave it like that, so I end up having to go over it again and over it again, and it just seemed like after going over it so many times, the liner ends up looking cakey. But I did just want to mention that part. So this is not the finished product of what the eye is going to look like. We'll see the complete finished product after I put the foundation on, but for now this is pretty much what it's like. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so y'all can see that for the reason of how I was explaining how I'm gonna close it up, I did extend this white liner a little bit further than the black one. So we're gonna go ahead and get started without further ado with this other eye. Pause for just a second. I know that y'all see I zoomed out a little bit so y'all can see my little backdrop or what have you. You can see where I pinned it up, and I'm just kind of lazy right now and I'm not finna fix that. So yeah, I caught myself trying something new yesterday when I was over here cleaning up this area, and I don't like how you can see that. I was just trying to stretch it so it doesn't look wrinkly, and you can kind of see where I pinned it up at. So disclaimer, I'm not fixing that this entire video. I will fix that hopefully the next time y'all see me. So we're gonna get started. The my black liner of choice that I always love to use, most of my looks, if y'all have seen, if I'm wearing a wing liner, I am probably wearing one of two liners. One is the NYX matte liquid liner. This one is a really nice one. Now a lot of y'all know that they came out with a couple different colors of this liner. I don't know if it's the same, like all part of the same collection, but however, they came out with a couple different colors, and I didn't care for all of the other colored ones because they crack really bad, but for some reason this one don't. So I don't know if it's a different formula or whatever, but my top number one black liner, you can't go wrong with it. Smudge proof, waterproof. You have to fight to get it off, is the Black Radiance. Zoomed in a little bit for you. Ooh, or a lot of bit. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Okay, so what I like to do is start with the tail end of the wing first. As y'all can see, I got a piece of tape here. Start with the tail end first, and I am going to draw a line going downward toward the tape. And this is how I start off my liner. And then you can fan that part out, wing that part out. This is what's gonna make it real sharp. So I drew that line downward, and then I'm gonna go back this way toward my lashes. So it's almost like you're drawing part of a triangle, okay? Then I'm going to start to somewhat fill this part in. And y'all do not have to, if y'all notice that, I'm sure y'all have noticed that I like real big wings. You do not have to make yours this ginormous. This is humongous, but you don't have to make yours this big. This is just what I choose to do. This is how I like mine to look. It's very seldom that I wear small ones. So now that that part is filled in, we're gonna come to the front. So we're gonna come to the front, and connect. And so let me just explain this part, because I know y'all probably like, that is not fully connecting. What you do, you see how I brought this part here, brought it up, and it connects to a part of the liner. And then you're gonna go up, bring it up, until it fully connects with the top part, right? So then you're gonna go back, and just like we did the back part, gonna start filling in. And if you think your line at the top is not straight enough, do not be afraid to go back. Take a little liner and go back and kind of clean that up a bit. Don't be afraid to do that step. Okay, so I'm trying not to look up. I keep on looking up, and this is not dry yet. So I know y'all see that there's a small black line where I looked up at the camera. You're gonna see that small black line right there. But because we are doing double liner, you don't have to worry about that. Normally I would clean that up with my spider brush, probably use a little foundation if I, for whatever reason, looked up before it was dry. I'm gonna try not to look up again, but I'm trying to explain to y'all the easiest way to do the front, the real sharp part in the front. I like to call it my bird's beak or saw shark. Like, it's a really what am I trying to say? It's real sharp in the front, like going towards the nose, and it just reminds me of a bird's beak. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all the easy way to do that. So you bring it forward, right? Okay, and I needed to fill in a little more, so I'm bringing it forward, filling in. And then I'm gonna go downward, like toward my lower lash line. And as we can see, that is of course not perfect, or at least not to my liking. So what I'm gonna do is take a makeup wipe, wrap it around my finger. Now in my case, I have very sharp pointy nails, so it's real easy for me. Take the makeup wipe and clean up a bit right there, and then you're gonna take it and make it super sharp. You could just clean up the perimeter with the white. Okay, now that our black wing is finished, it's time to move on to the white part of the liner. I did already go ahead and take my tape off. I, for some reason, thought my camera was going, like I thought it was filming, and it wasn't, so I thought I had pressed the play button. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the white part of the liner. And what I was saying is I do have the tape on for the first liner. So I have the tape on for the black part, but I always take it off when it's time to do the second part of the liner, because the first liner that you put down, the black liner, kind of acts as a guide or a template for you to easily apply the white liner. And I'm gonna show you. The white liner that we're gonna use today is the Suva Beauty Hydra Liner. And y'all, this liner is activated with water. So I literally just, now I don't need to take as much water. Matter of fact, normally what you would do is I literally just take a few drops of that water, put it inside of here, and just give it a stir. You do want to make sure you stir it up real good, so that it comes out opaque like this, and it's not coming out like, I don't know, patchy, or you know, so it's not coming out crazy. But because there's already enough water in this, I can't necessarily show y'all that step, which is why I just explained it, because this is just ready to be used. It's ready to go. Again, I start off with the tail end of the wing. And this brush that I'm using today, y'all, is the my favorite brush. It is the Royal & Langnickel Spotter Mini Majestic brush. That is a mouthful, but it's the perfect little brush for a liner like this. Royal & Lang makes some pretty good brushes. So what I was saying is, when I'm at this tail end, I come out a little bit further. If y'all hear me stopping a lot, I apologize, but when I'm doing liner, it's like I don't be wanting to even, I don't even know if I even be breathing, let alone talking. So I apologize if it gets real quiet. I might speed some parts of this up. So yeah, we just gonna keep on going all the way to the front. And see this part, I'm not sure if y'all can see this part where I messed up at, or where I kept looking up at the camera. That is simply going to be covered in white. Okay. Finna take off with these wings, honey. Now again, this is not necessarily to my liking. I do want to go over, just so it's like really super white, I'm gonna go over this white liner one more time, and then I might feel the need to take my black liner and just go right under it one more time, just because I like for my lines to be super straight, y'all. Okay. Okay, now that that part is all done, I went ahead and popped some of that Black Radiance black liner into my waterline off camera. And if you are extra like me and cannot stop wearing glitter, you can't put the glitter down, I also popped some glitter right above the liner. So now that that part is finished, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. We're gonna put a little bit of powder. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Loose setting powder before we put our foundation on. This is just gonna, this just gives a little bit of color. A little bit of color and staying power. I'm gonna use, I was getting ready to cut this open, but I want to show y'all first. I'm gonna use this Moda Mythical brush.
I don't know what this is, but it's a makeup toolery thing.
Because Moda is also a Royal and Langnickel. Yeah, I know I didn't spoke so highly of their brushes. So the same company that makes that little bitty spotter brush that I was using, that makes that little spotter brush, whoa, that I was using earlier for my liner. The same company that makes that brush is the same company that makes this brush. This one actually came from I think Walmart or neighborhood Walmart, but it's Moda. I hope it's Moda. Muda, can't be moved, right? Moda Mythical brush. This is a rose quartz angled blending brush, and I'm gonna give this a try. This is supposed to be good with, it's real cute too, y'all. It's really cute. Now, I have learned my lesson. Well, it's pretty soft too. It's Royal and Lang, so I don't know what I was expecting, but I mean, I should have known what to expect is what I'm trying to say, because it's Royal and Lang. What I was trying to say is I have learned a good lesson about buying just brushes that are just cute. Oh my god, that's such a cute brush. The handle is real cute. I learned a lesson with that. So if y'all are gonna invest any money in makeup, please I feel like that's where you need to spend a little bit of money at. Sometimes you can get good affordable brushes. You don't always have to pay an arm and a leg. I can do a brush video if y'all want, but I feel like if you're gonna invest anything, any amount of money into makeup, please invest in good quality brushes and sponges. And I got a sponge video coming up on how y'all can get sponges, or what company you can get sponges for the low, and they are very good quality. But like I said, pretty please. Oh my god, this brush is so soft. Oh my God, yeah. I did not tell y'all. Oh, I like this. Ooh, wee honey, I like that. That blended out nicely. What I'm trying to say to y'all is I am so sorry I forgot to mention that the foundation that I'm using, I'm just moving right on along. Foundation that I'm using today is the Born to Glow NYX foundation, and I am in the shade Sienna, so that is 17.5. This is a naturally radiant foundation. I also forgot, I'm just moving right along, and I'm moving so fast, y'all, because kids are taking Barry out to eat today for his birthday. His birthday was on the 29th, but their favorite restaurant to take him to is Olive Garden, and we gotta go soon, so that's why I'm moving right on along. Moving right on along with this tutorial, not even showing y'all stuff. I'm tripping. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. What dress she say look beautiful? Come and tell Mommy Lo. Where's she at?
Right here.
What dress look beautiful, girl?
Aren't you recording?
Yes, I am. Show Mommy.
Are you gonna cut these parts out?
Maybe. Ooh. We gotta see what kind of pants.
Under. Our shorts.
Yeah, I'm really liking this brush, y'all. I'm really liking this. Like, y'all don't even understand. This is blending like a dream. Oh my God. The quality. Whew, the quality. To highlight, I am taking my absolute favorite concealer. I feel like I'm shaking, yeah. I feel like I'm shaking. I promise I'm so hungry. Whew, I'm hungry. Favorite concealer from one of my favorite, absolute favorite brands from the crayon case. This is in the shade 15, and I'm gonna use this to highlight. This concealer right here, y'all, is unmatched. Okay, yes, I said it. I said what I said, and it's unmatched. It's perfect. It blends like nobody's business. I'm almost out. I'm almost out, but let me tell you something. Your girl got replenishments in this box under my feet, which I am going to unbox in a separate video after this one today. Okay, so your girl got replenishments because I just can't. I got separation anxiety with this highlighter, y'all, with this concealer, because baby, let me tell you something. It just, I'm gonna just show you. It just blends so very well, and it's just super creamy. See, look at that. Set my highlighter with, I'm sorry y'all, I am shaking so bad. This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna set my highlighter with the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder in the shade Medium Deep. Sorry, I forgot to ask for orange.
That's all we want to say.
Don't play with me, Barry.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
So I'm done with all the powders and foundations and concealers, all the creamy and powdery stuff that's going to turn this liner brown. I'm gonna go ahead and close up the bottom part of the liner as I promised y'all earlier. Now, when I get over here to this tail end of it, you will see that some of that has turned brown, and you'll see that's the exact reason why I don't like to do that part first. See? Now, do y'all see why I said I like this one so much? This is my favorite kind of liner. My favorite is double liner, and then having the outer color completely close up the first color. I don't know. I wish I had a name for it, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I went ahead and finished the rest of my face off camera, popped on some lashes, highlighter, set my face with some setting spray and all that good stuff. But I'm about to go ahead and go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Requiem. I'm gonna throw some of this on and we're gonna be done. Alright, y'all, this is the finished look, and I actually really like this. What is this in my hair? Okay, I actually really like this look. I'm telling y'all, liner is a vibe. It really is. It's a whole mood. So it's one of my favorite things to do, especially double liner. I hope y'all like this tutorial. If you did like this tutorial and you made it this far, thank you for watching. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video. I love you, God loves you, and I will see you in the next one.